Hey, it's looking at me. And also at you. I trust you.
Oh, hell. Slamming the door on someone the moment she walks through, it ain't like to make her feel real welcome.
How does one possess the time to collect this many fish?
Table to discussion for a second, Len. It seems the collection spat out our mutual friend in one piece. And it spat you out with company. The prisoners who survived the ordeal can start anew. Eory needs more good ideas out in the wild, don't you think?
Have you made any headway in locating our wayward archmage?
You raise an interesting point. How would you even know if the collections had gotten under your skin, huh? Can you trust anything you wrote in that journal you carry around? You know what? Ignore my ramblings. If you got it down on parchment, then I'm sure your account is verifiable.
No progress on Maura, then? Maura is tenacious and reckless. She won't hesitate to unleash horror upon the world if it would serve her purposes. And she won't stop until she's secured her goal. I encourage you to hurry.
While you were on Maura's trail, we've learned a bit more about our unusual environs.
Certainly not from exploring them himself. How much can he learn from the lobby?
A finger of the hand occult has kept this place going with a skeleton crew of librarians, archivists, and muscle. But they aren't the ones controlling the body. Something else is running the halls obscured independently, doing a decent job of it.
Your definition of what constitutes decency is dubious at best.
Well, these halls are more lively than most of the abandoned sanctums I've visited. Something here is invested in maintaining old projects. Whoever they are, they haven't seen fit to show their face.
Stay on task, Tane. Regardless of how interesting this sanctum's keepers may be, Maura's whereabouts remain our chief concern. Given Maura's proclivities, your best option is likely to be...
As you approach the pool, an unpleasant weight grows in the pit of your stomach. It feels like the moment the floor gives out beneath you, just before the plunge, but somehow suspended in time. A sensation like static electricity tingles across your skin. A whirling vortex of essence twists within the pool. It does not stir the water around it in the slightest. Langrath and Tane watch you from afar, the latter's expression bright with undisguised curiosity. Langrath's countenance, on the other hand, remains characteristically guarded. Its cold, dusky energy feels somehow familiar, but you're unable to identify it, or what might be causing it.
Looks like water to me.
Unusual arcane energy emanates from the pool. If the Watcher can see it, I suspect it's some form of window into the divine realms.
That was my second guess.
Feels real old and quiet, Watcher. Like a doorway to an ancient tomb.
You see something there? Then it must have to do with the fabric of reality. Or else you have eaten something which did not agree with you.
You think maybe it's the soul of some fish? Hey, Watcher, fishes got souls, don't they?
It reaches back towards you, tendrils of soul energy interlacing with the prodding edges of your own spirit. The coils of essence tighten, grasping at your soul, pulling at you as you've pulled the souls of others. Your vision blurs as the in-between leaks into your perception of the here. The walls, the pool, everything of the Temple of Revelation runs like water, sloughing away and melting into the empty blackness of the in-between. Not quite empty, no. The fleshy, undulating tendrils of the body of Wow remain, almost aglow in the darkness.
You see, but are also seen, as is your trespass.
You think you can see us? Ah, another involuntary invitation to another world. And I'm to assume this eyeball is to blame?
Certainly ain't the kind of eyes a gal wants to get lost in.
Do not listen to this walking nightmare. It is an illusion baiting us to lunge at shadows.
What are you, interloper? Obviously. That is not the knowledge we seek. You intrude upon the resting place of WoW and soil these collections with your filthy fingers. We would know, are you one more wizard in pursuit of unearned power? Or something other? Death's touch finds no welcome in these halls.
No? Postenago, we already got a tour of the mass grave in the basement.
You have proven yourself a murderer and a thief. We cannot allow you to enter the body, nor to visit harm upon it. Your destructive trespass within these halls cannot be forgiven. Fair.
How may I help? I wish I could.
Happy to oblige.
futile! I'm here.
What can I do you for? Love be on sink.
Your ignorant farmer winking at me.
Hey.
Can't make a dent.
I do you for? All thick worth and broth.
Right on target.
I'm here. Lava, this is futile!
That dog won't hunt. Come now, Sierra. All thick worth and broth.
How do you like that? Death to our enemies! Okay.
Can't make a dent.
Yeah. Live fruit be on sink.
This is futile! I shall deal with this one. Ready when you are.
Oh, good.
What do you need?
Can't make a dent.
Blessings be upon you.
unacceptable! You disrupt our precious library, spoil our artifacts, and yet expect release? We should... Fine! Go! We release you! Interfere no further!
What is the alternative? Staying here? I hate to say it, Kazita, but the eyeball creature might know best.
Go! Flee! Escape! Abscond! Issue forth!
You okay there? Looking a little rough around the edges.
I suppose I should have expected Wal would leave something behind to guard this place. For now, you must get to the archives. So long as Maura has free reign of this place, Eora remains in grave danger.
Did you need something?
Madiko, has she lost her mind again already?
Of course. You're the one who gave me back the stars. Sientere, I'm just not myself outside of the observatory. You don't need to worry about me. Even if I might not always know your face, there's a place in my memory where the idea of you resides. These two were bringing me up to speed on your unfortunate recent history. I'm sorry that the Circle didn't get involved sooner.
Just because we don't announce our actions from the roof of Kahanga Palace doesn't mean we do nothing.
Well, no one invited me to get involved in the Aothis problem. I just showed up and assumed we all had the same idea.
Before I forget, again, here, some things I picked up on my way back from the collections. It's not much, but it's all I could scrounge together. I never touch this stuff. They give me bad dreams. I lost more than my senses in this place. The collections takes everything from people. Everything that matters. You've covered a lot of ground, so it can't hurt to ask. Have you seen my grimoire?
I lost my grimoire once. Arkemir poured honey on the pages and left it on the roof for Gallus to pick over. I think he was punishing me for smacking around his favorite imp.
When I got here, someone without a face ripped him out of my clutches. I've been worried sick ever since. This damned prison. It took my mind, my possessions, and even my words. My grimoire and I are of a kind. We thrive on the stars, rely on them. If you can reach the tallest point of this facility, maybe there is a window or something. Aggressima, my friend. You will know where to find me. That island lies in some disputed waters. One day, Rautai launched a colony ship to fortify the beaches, and the Valians responded in kind with a naval blockade. Onekaza held an open court to negotiate territory rights. I was the only petitioner who did not represent one of her enemies, and she thought it would be very funny if the trading companies left empty-handed. She even helped me finance the observatory and donated 10 crates full of books. We have been good friends ever since. Onekaza visits whenever she can make the time. She loves to stargaze. The stars shine down on us always, but we hardly know them at all. Until we can look them in the face, they are a mystery to rival the gods. The stars remind me of my smallness in the wider world. Our wars and our bloodshed, everything which causes us to raise a blade in anger, seem insignificant when you hold them up to starlight. For me, magic is the same, humbling. We organize that power into runes and books, but even then we are only seeing the light that magic casts, not the thing itself. I suppose I'm inspired by the unbearable size and mystery of it all. It gives me hope in sad times.
I get a similar feeling after my morning tea, but you will not hear me waxing poetic about it.
Freedom is long overdue for those poor wretches in the collections. Now they're leaving the nest, ripe with ideas and new potential. My little thought bombs are all grown up. The Hand Occult uses this place to rewrite history, obscure the truth, and spin fiction into reality. Now, we've turned their own weapons against them. I wrote a fringe benefit into our spell. The prisoners who knew too much might feel extra talkative once they return to society. Secrets which the Hand wanted obscured will be brought to light. All it took was sipping a few motes of power from Wal's body. Definitely not. Extremely unlikely. I suppose anything's possible.
Don't act so surprised. I did warn you.
No need to be glum. Whatever scheme the Hand Occult wanted to accomplish here, we've set it back. Would it have been more fun if you knew everything from the start? Nah. Besides, we're standing in the shadow of WoW. I don't think I could have told the whole truth if I wanted to. Occupational hazard. You should consider early retirement, hanging up the old cloak. Maybe get yourself a nice castle. Oh, right. Sorry. I found these beauties tucked away and thought you might give them a good home. There were more at first, but I lost a few to a juggling accident. I'd be surprised if most of the Hand even knows that this place exists. They want the world to think they write travel guides and circulate pamphlets of local history. It gets shady when you read past the margins. Things don't always add up. Not even the hand could tell you which facts they edited for convenience's sake, which ones they spelled out, and which ones they spelled wrong. And this could be where it all happens. That is a head-scratcher. I suppose the solution is to be skeptical. You have to ask yourself, how much do you trust anything in a book? Does a story become more true because someone paused to write it down? I should really charge for discourse this engaging.
Postenago, you couldn't pay me to listen.
If we're to be indulging outsized egos, I'd rather listen to Isilmir's prattle.
If they ever had one, you can bet they've changed it a dozen times over the years. Anyone who wants to control information on that scale wants to engineer society. Whatever they plan on doing with that power, you can bet they'll lose control over it in the end. You don't keep something like a society constrained to just one vision.
Some speak of the Hand Occult as hyper-competent masters of four-dimensional Hazatoa, when they know of them at all. In truth, the Hand's operations are haphazard and ill-executed. We know they exist because they inevitably leave evidence of their work wherever they go. That they succeed in spite of themselves is hardly evidence of the Hand's competence.
Amateurs. Time and again, their agents showed up at my doorstep and wormed their way into my confidence, hoping to sabotage my research. I sent them home with bags of their own teeth, as a parting reminder that my time is precious and my patience thin.
Ask away. You...
What you want, Ground Stink? Got something you want to forget, huh? Want to escape? New drugs ready for sampling. Sleep well. Want baubles? You give me coin, you get all the baubles you want.
Ach, I'm afraid so. Before I taught him a lesson, this little stinker was fond of relieving himself in my wardrobe.
Nasty Fasina smelled so nice. Books and inkwells. Made her smell like imp instead. That never wash out.